I think this maybe Uncle Colin and yourself were talking about a presentation, an event Karno did at Port Adelaide, where he was a message stick or something that he gave to a Army general or something, or
kangaroo skin.
no, not the Victor Harbour one. There's apparently a Port Adelaide one before that, like years before that.
Oh.
Yeah, or maybe I have to ask Uncle Colin about.
Are you talking about at the Alberton Football Club, Port Power Football Club?
Some sort of military event there. So, I was trying to find some information about that tonight, and I couldn't find anything in Google about it. But if you got any photos or newspaper articles about that, that'd be...
Not really. That was just a private lunch. That see, what happened was they used to get the young ones that were interested in joining the forces, whether it would be Army, Air Force, or Navy.
Yeah.
And they would put them through, I think it was something like a 12-week course to see if they still, at the end of it, was interested in going through. Rather than go in and sign up and then find out a week or two later down the track, no, this is not for me. So you got them in their first 6 weeks. They had a lunch. They put on a big meal at the end of the week, and each person or guest that's invited has one of those young kids delegated to them to bring the meal, make sure that they're all comfortable, and they would talk about they call it heart work, and they would put in where they were from and all that. They would draw where they're from and all that, and what they're actually feeling and all that. So, and you would notice that they would get up then, they were so meek and mild, and it's like they didn't talk to the public and all the rest of that. By the end of that 12 weeks, they're going for it. They're so confident and everything, So we got invited to the 6-week one and the 12-week one, and it was really good. We were Karno used to do a little bit of a presentation and things like that, and then when they actually passed and they wanted to go on, they would talk about their experiences of what they've experienced. They would go out and they would do all the training that they would do. They would go out in the bush and they would go with their rations and stuff like that and do all the training, everything, And we were when we were in Canberra, Karno and I, we were lucky enough to see some of them in training, how they got to go across a pool and they got to climb ropes and they got to go up ladders and all that sort of stuff and not fall in the pool. And it's real rigorous. I'd probably get my leg caught in the first thing and come down head first in the pool. But, so we had the privilege of being invited to that every single time it happened for a couple of years. And so when Karno presented them, he either presented a feather or a shell or whatever. And, I watched him present Colin with a shell once, and Colin just absolutely burst into tears. While in front of all the students, and then he turned around and presented Karno with a badge. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that's the one you're talking about, or that's where it
might be. But if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind putting up what you just spoke about up on YouTube as well. That's a good story, that one. Yeah. I really like that one.
And that's something we'd put in the book too, Christine. So all these different things, one by one, we put them all together. It's great. And now we're starting to put it up. I can feel like there's progress. Once that page is ready, we can really start pushing this.